So this is a typical farm management.
Farm management. You need to have farm management. Remember, you can feed, you can breed, you can do what you want. But if your farm management is of substandard, you can give up.
Hey everyone, we are back at it again with another lesson, observation that we picked up from Anton's farm. So join us as we continue this journey. Our plan today is to share critical lessons that we got from Anton, and hopefully your rabbit ventures can be done with real farm experiences and actual data to back up some of your assumptions and some of your thinking. Especially when you are planning to be in this rabbit game for quite a while, okay? So if rabbit farming is your side hustle, remember to reach out to the vast collection of videos that we have done at Ace Farm. It's on our channel that you can pick up some valuable lessons from there, okay? So as we continue to bring you all this raw data and information without really sugarcoating any of our data or cutting corners, okay, we just want to bring you the realities, the truth, data that is going to support you in making good decisions on your farm. I think that for me is the overall objective really of what we are doing here at Ace Farm. We are on a drive to 1,000 subscribers. Guys, help us to achieve that target, okay? Help us. Share this video. It's a challenge we are throwing out there to you. Help us to reach this 1,000. We know you can do it, and we have to call you to action. Please help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Go, go, go! So, as we continue to bring you such raw data, join us. Share with your families, your farmers, especially those who are actually doing the actual farming work. Just share this information with them so that they can go out there and start practicing it correctly, so you can start deriving some real benefit out of this farming venture that you are trying to do. Our objective remains the same. Create content with factual data to support up and coming young farmers, help to reduce the mistakes and improve the production of good quality protein to our communities. So before we even go further, just a very warm thank you to Anton from Val Rabbit for being such a generous host. We really appreciate you, Anton. Thank you very, very much. You and your wife, you did a great job. We enjoyed the coffee and all the conversation. So yeah, thank you. So my sincere thanks goes to you. Yeah, in fact, we at Ghana, my communities that are watching this video, we really appreciate what you are doing for us. So thank you. So as I keep going through my notes, I will occasionally extract, so I took a whole bunch of videos when we visited the farm, okay? And I just can't stop watching them. There are so many lessons here and there, snippets that I will occasionally extract and bring to you, especially as we continue to integrate them into what we are doing at Ace Rabbit Farms, okay? So just keep looking out for that. Look, I'm sure you've already watched the introduction. The introduction to this topic was straight to the point, and it was just so valid. It is all about aspect of farm management. So yes, rabbits breed a lot, and yes, it's attractive and they grow good quality protein, all that stuff is true. But what is also true is that we have to really start using modern techniques to our traditional way of farming so that we can actually start benefiting from it. We have to start treating this rabbit farming as a business. And if it is a business, we have to do critical farm management. We have to do certain management practices that is therefore going to take our farm to the next level, okay? We have to spend quality time spend quality time with the animals, we have to do observation, observation, observation. Because that is what is going to really lead you to have a deeper understanding of each and every animal on your farm and how best to serve that animal. The reason is the animal is your asset, right? So if you're serving it correctly, you are then likely to derive the best out of that asset. I think that is the overall topic here. So he goes all the way to talk about building relationship with, you have to know each and every animal. I think we've made mention of this on several occasions at Ace Farm, but it's all about observation, observation, observation. So back to the topic. Look, it is general but critical farm management through observation. That is what we want to talk about today. Okay, so before I go on, let's go back straight to the clip and just listen to what Anton has to say. So this is a typical farm management.
Farm management. You need to have farm management. Remember, you can feed, you can breed, you can do what you want. But if your farm management is of substandard, you can give up. Your management needs to be there. And you being the person that runs the farm needs to know what's going on in your rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay? You need to know each and every rabbit.
So that's the time.
You need to know this rabbit is not, yesterday it ate its food, or this morning it ate its food. You feed it again tonight, tomorrow morning you come there and didn't eat.
Means there's something wrong.
There could be something wrong. So now you need to keep an eye on that rabbit. That's why I feed. I don't do the hay, I feed. I feed twice a day. I can see which of my rabbits are not healthy. I also know which rabbits I can feed, but tomorrow morning there will be food left. She's one of them. That pendula buck is one of them. My Californians, all my Californians have got food in the morning. Every feed they've got food. But they're not sick. Because when your rabbit finishes its food, and then all of a sudden it's not finishing its food, there's something wrong. So you need to keep an eye on it. Could just be like us, an off day or 2 off days, and then all of a sudden it starts eating again. All management. Let's go down before the rain hits us.
Yeah.
We can go and have another cup of coffee.
There we go.
Don't look over.
So, guys, if you remember, a couple of videos ago, we did something on profitability. We touched on this topic very briefly. General farm management was a key topic. In fact, we did raise a similar question during spending time with your animals. We spoke about time. Do you have the time it takes to be a rabbit farmer? Because it's not just about having a rabbit and then making babies for you. It's all about, do you have quality time? Because the quality time that you invest is going to lead to the quality product that you're going to have. And this general farm management speaks to that, but much more. Okay, so we need quality time. We need to have sharp observation. Just listen to what he says. If the animal feeds today and tomorrow it does not feed, I know there is something wrong. You can only do that if you are doing proper farm observation. And if you have obviously individual relationship with each animal. I think he even mentioned some of the animals to say, I know this one, I know that one. If feed is left in the container, I know, because it always leaves feed in the container. But if the feed is not eaten, I also know. And because I do observation, I therefore know. I think one other point that really resonates with me is that if you have 2 or 3 farmers, you see what he said? He said he does only the feeding himself. He does not feed the hay, but the actual feed, he puts the actual feed in there because he wants to use the feed as a way of determining if the animal is eating or not eating. And obviously those pellets are like their treat, right? It's like the super nicest food. So the more pellet you have in there and you measure the level and you monitor your animal, if the pellet remains without the animal eating over a number of times, you kind of observe the behavior and the characteristics of this animal, you will then know whether the animal is sick or not sick. Okay. I kind of belong to a couple of forums, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, forums on rabbits. And I come across this very common statement. Oh, I woke up this morning and I just noticed this. My animal has sore hocks, or my animal has rashes on the ear, or the eye is this, or my animal just died. So now, really, look, obviously we regret every single loss on this farm, but the main question remains. The main question remains: how much time are you really spending with your animals to observe? Because if you are, then you would have already picked up that there is something wrong with my animal a couple of days. Those couple of days are critical to intervene so that you can rescue or implement the necessary preventative measures, to save the assets and to keep the asset in top performance. So yeah, we do regret some of these losses, but I believe we can overcome this if we spend a little bit of quality time with them. Look, it can be done. There you have it, guys. It can be done. Start practicing general management on your farm and you will see results. You will definitely see results. Let's keep our animals safe, healthy, to derive the best possible potentials out of this great asset that we have. Until I catch you again, see you next time, and keep farming. All the best. Peace out.